This is Joy Roland, and you are listening to the Joyful Money Podcast. This is episode number 63, the fastest way to unlock more abundance. Welcome to Joyful Money, the podcast where we focus on making money fun and joyful. We're done with the stress and anxiety that typically come with money. This podcast will teach you how to make money, lots and lots of it, and still be joyful, happy, abundant, and fulfilled. Because let's face it, money is just a small part of life. Are you ready to add more joy to your money? In. Oh, my gorgeous friend, how are you today? I hope you are doing very well. Welcome to episode number 63 of the Joyful Money Podcast. I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're keeping safe, you're keeping fit, and you're eating well. I hope your family is doing very well too. I like to start by asking these questions because I feel like we live in a world that is shrinking. Everyone is so busy, and sometimes people lose sight of what really matters, which is people and the relationships we have with people. So maybe I'm wondering, like, when was the last time someone genuinely asked you how you were feeling, how you were doing? I feel like this is what's one of the things that's missing in the world today. We are also engrossed with ourselves and wanting more money, wanting to hit the next goal, that many times we don't pay attention to our neighbors, we don't pay attention to our friends and our family. And I think that's one of the things that's actually robbing us of our joy. So I want to check again today. How are you? How is your mental health? Mental health is very close to my heart because I know that it's the driver of success. Like, if you are not well mentally, like, if you are not healthy mentally, it has an adverse effect on everything else. It has an adverse effect on your family. It has an adverse effect on your relationships. It has an adverse effect on your career, your work, just everything. So that's why I always encourage my clients, my friends, always take care of your mental health. And how do you take care of your mental health? Well, it's different for different people. For me, for example, I am so refreshed and rejuvenated when I spend time in nature, when I go to the woods or I go by the lake. So I live in Ontario and I have access to Lake Ontario, and it's one of the most refreshing experience I can bless myself with, to just go by the lake and just hear the Lake Ontario crashing on the rocks and just watching nature enjoy itself. Like, I can feel nature enjoying itself, looking at the immense size of this lake that spreads between US and Canada. Like, it just fills my heart with gratitude and joy, just looking at the trees and hearing the birds sing their song, and. So that's one of the things that refreshes my soul. Another thing that refreshes my soul is sleep. I like to have at least an hour sleep in the afternoon. My room is set up in a way that when I close the curtains, it's pitch dark any time of the day, even in the afternoon. So I like to just have some time to myself to reflect and enjoy my own company. I like that so much. So maybe for you, it's having a manicure, pedicure, or going to the spa. Whatever that is for you, always gift it to yourself. Don't wait for someone else to give you permission. Gift it to yourself. Another thing that really, really helps me is taking walks. So I leave the house about 5 a.m. I'm an early riser, so I leave the house at 5 a.m. and just go on a walk, and just the stillness. Oh gosh, it's a blessing. And just to just listen to my own thoughts and just spend time with myself, like, it just refreshes my soul. So find what refreshes your soul and gift it to yourself. Okay, that's Your assignment for the next week. Okay, so what's going on in my life? Let me give you some updates. Like my business is going great. I am so thankful and I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to God for all of the opportunities that God has brought my way. So this week my company is expanding, my team is expanding. I'm adding three virtual assistants. So I'm in the process of hiring three people, and it's just so very exciting to um, give opportunities to people. And I think that's one of the blessings of the work I do. I get to be a blessing to other people. Um, yeah, so I'm so excited. So that's an update for me. So remember, I'll be announcing the winner of our $1,000 giveaway on the next episode, I think. Yeah. So that's going to be on May 20th. If you haven't left a review, I don't think you have enough time to leave a review because it takes Apple Podcasts 7 days to approve a review. So if you haven't left a review, well, go ahead and leave a review, but I doubt so much you'll enter into the giveaway. So today I want to talk to you about the fastest way to unlock more abundance. Now, abundance is something a lot of people crave, is something a lot of people want, is something a lot of people aspire to. But many people don't attain that level of abundance. Why? Well, I can give you one key reason. One of the reasons is they don't have the right environment for abundance to thrive. Yes, abundance is actually energy. And abundance is attracted to an environment where abundance will thrive. Okay? So if you want more wealth, if you want more money, if you want to manifest more money, you have to create the environment for money to thrive in your life. And how do you do that? Well, money is attracted to a joyful environment. Money is attracted to a relaxed environment, a pleasurable environment. So, if you are working in your business, if your business is constantly tense and there's always this kind of stress energy or the energy of I have to do this, and you're always pushing yourself to do the things, you're robbing your business of joy. And when you rob your business of joy, it's very difficult for wealth and abundance to thrive in such an environment. And that environment is what I call the contraction environment. Like when you think of your business, how does it feel in your body? When you think of all the steps you need to take in your business, maybe in your business you have to find new leads, for example. When you think of finding new leads in your business, or when you think of marketing your business, or when you think of the operational side, or when you think of all of the different elements of your business that you do every single day, what feelings and what emotions come up for you. That's how you know if your business environment is set up for success, if your business environment is set up for attracting wealth and abundance. I want you to know that wealth and abundance is your birthright. Like there's nothing you have to do to qualify for more wealth and abundance. Wealth and abundance is available to everyone. The reason why many people don't become wealthy and abundant is because of their thoughts, is because of their beliefs, their belief system. So the universe is not partial. I'm going to say that again. The universe is not partial, it's impartial. So what that means is it doesn't favor one person over the other. What happens is you get what you want. The universe will give you what you want, what you ask for, you get from the universe. So you are a co creator with the universe. So if you want to create more wealth and abundance, you have to become the co creator of that wealth and abundance with the universe. So the universe will work alongside you based off of anything you desire and anything you want to achieve in life. So that's why I said the universe is very, very impartial, and we are co creators in the universe. So, to attract abundance, you have to make your business environment relaxed. It has to be pleasurable. It has to be fun. It has to be joyful. Now, what I find is that many entrepreneurs, especially women, are in business fields that is not truly aligned with themselves, is not truly aligned with their higher self. And when you are in a business that isn't aligned, there will always be a friction. That's why it's very difficult to create a joyful environment when you are engaged in a business activity that isn't aligned with your true higher self, that isn't 100% aligned with who you truly are. For example, if you are teaching people how to build a business and you're focusing on Instagram, for example, let's say you're an Instagram coach and that's what you've chosen to teach people. If you are not truly aligned with that business, it's going to show. It's going to show in how you come across when you talk about your business. Have you ever listened to someone on Facebook or Instagram talking about their business and just listening to them, you can sense that they are just grinding it out? Like you can sense that they are not truly happy with what they are doing. They're just doing it because they want to pay the bills. Like you would always sense that. And that's why I said to be truly wealthy and abundant, you have to create the environment for it. If you, in your chosen field, if you are truly excited about the work you do and the service you bring to the world, that excitement is attractive. When people listen to you online, you will be attractive to them because you'll be speaking about your business from a place of excitement, like true excitement. It's so um I want to say captivating, it's so magnetic when you see someone talk about their business in a confident way that is so aligned with their true self. They're not just copying people online. They're not just doing something because they just want to make a quick dollar. When you meet such people, it almost feels like people will throw their money at you. Like when you find that thing you can do, like, so in the last episode, I talked about doing something that you love so much you can do for free, but you do it so well that people are willing to pay you for it. Like, people are going to throw money at you. When you show up online and you talk about your business and you truly love your business, you truly finding fun and excitement in your business, that is going to be magnetic. The reason you are currently struggling is because what you're doing in your business doesn't truly align with your true self. It doesn't really align with your higher self. And that's why it feels like you're always grinding. Yeah, it feels like you're always making an effort and you're grinding and grinding and grinding. But if you were in a business that filled you with so much joy and happiness and you feel like you're giving a gift to the world, it's going to come across and people are going to be so attracted to you like bees will be attracted to honey. Okay? Like just trust me on this. Like this is what has really worked for me. In the past I've been in businesses that wasn't really aligned and it just felt like, oh, I'm just waking up to do the thing because I needed to make money. It came across to my clients. Now, because I'm doing something that fills my life with so much joy and I feel like I'm making a contribution to the world, people can sense that. When I go online and I go on Facebook Live, I do Instagram Lives, the comments I get from people can sense that excitement, people can sense that joy, you know? So that's the thing that's missing for you. If you truly want to unlock your abundance, you have to look inwards and find something, a gift you have. And trust me, everyone has this gift. God has given everyone unique gifts. And God wants us to profit from our gifts. So you have something special that you have to give to the world. And when you give that to the world, that's your avenue for abundance. That's how people are going to pay you, and you're going to get very, very wealthy. And when you find that thing that's unique to you that God has blessed you with, oh gosh, money becomes effortless. Yes, money becomes effortless. And so I want to talk about some of the psychological impact of having a joyful environment. So, when you create a joyful environment, it's not just superficial happiness and just pretending to be happy. It's about fostering a deep sense of contentment and fulfillment. And here is how joyfulness affects your environment. It actually enhances productivity. Yes. When you are in a positive mood, you are more productive, you are more motivated, and this leads to better performance in your business. It opens the door to more opportunities for financial gain. Joyfulness also improves your relationships. You have better relationships with those who work in your business, you have better relationships with your potential clients. Yes, because when you're joyful and excited, the way you reach out to people online is completely different. The way you communicate online is completely different. Joyfulness also sparks creativity. A joyful mind is a creative mind. Joyfulness stimulates creative thinking. Now, I found out all of these things because I started to research. I have been delving into the world of neuroscience because that's a field that really, really fascinates me, how the human brain works and how our minds and our brain can help us attract more wealth and abundance. And I'm finding that joyfulness and excitedness actually fuels more money, fuels more creativity, fuels more income streams, fuels more opportunities. And one last thing I want to share about how joyfulness creates more wealth is joyfulness actually boosts your optimism about life. It boosts your resilience when you're faced with obstacles. You have a better outlook on life, and you are able to come up with solutions to any challenges that come up in your business. So, how I want to give you practical steps to cultivate more joyfulness. And the best way I can tell you to create more joyfulness is to become aligned with your business. And you may listen to this and do some audits, and you'd realize you're in the wrong business. Like, it's not too late to change course. Okay. If you have been doing the same thing over and over and over in the same business and you're not finding any successes, it may be time to go inwards and reflect and say, okay, I've tried this thing for 2 years now. Every single day has been a grind. Every single day has been a struggle. What can I do? What gifts do I have to share to the world that I can actually profit from? Okay? Now, if you do this internal audit and you feel like you're in the right business, there are ways you can cultivate joyfulness in your life. So think about, you might have to go back into your childhood. Think about a time where you were so joyful. Maybe it was a hobby you enjoyed. Maybe go back and do that. So, for one client, when I did this with a client, she actually discovered that pole dancing, learning how to do pole dancing gave her joy and brought pleasure and excitement into her life. Who knew? And like she told me, like she wouldn't in a million years have thought that she would be interested in pole dancing. Like she's a very conservative and reserved person. So you have to find what will spark joy for you. Sometimes it might be learning how to play music. Maybe you want to learn art. Maybe you want to learn how to knit, So find something that will bring more joy into your life. And that's how you create the environment for abundance to thrive. So, my friend, I hope you take the courage to do the internal audit of your business. If your business environment isn't one of fun, excitement, and joy, it's time for a change. Okay? That's all I have for you today, my friend. I hope you've been inspired. I hope what I've shared has blessed your heart. I absolutely appreciate you being on this podcast. From my heart to yours, I'm sending you lots of love and light. I'll see you back here on the next episode. Hey, very quickly before you go, if you are ready to finally fix your relationship with money so that you make lots and lots of it while feeling joyful, abundant, free, and fulfilled, then I invite you to join my 2-day Income Accelerator event where I will personally teach you how to accelerate your income while having more joy in your life. And did I mention it's free? Yes, it's free. The link is in the show notes. I'll see you there. Bye bye.